Hey guys, Strong Style Studios back here again. It is Alex.
Justin the Orange Dream.
And your main man Noah.
And we are here with our WrestleMania 29 pay-per-view preview and picks and predictions. Which we are picking predictions for the illustrious and soon-to-be world-famous Strong Style Studios World Championship.
Why don't you whip that out just to show
whip that belt
what
out.
What we're trying to win here.
Oh, man, that's a heavy fucker.
Here,
Oh my
careful,
god,
careful.
it's at least 50 pounds of gold here,
Yeah.
so it takes all of us to...
Yes,
Hold
that's a screenshot right there. Yes, better looking than the P2G tag team titles.
Anything's better.
Yes,
Looking
they
those.
agree. All right.
It's better looking than Jeff Hardy's world title.
I agree.
Absolutely.
Okay, now let's talk about the WrestleMania preview video. We're gonna first match, which is gonna be on the pre-show, is for the the Intercontinental.
IWG. 100% no.
No.
Don't
The
get
Intercontinental
excited.
title between champion Wade Barrett and The Miz. I have no freaking idea why they put this on the preview and not the mixed tag team match, but I'm gonna go with The Miz winning and getting his big WrestleMania moment.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to go with The Miz to win and proclaim himself the best D-list actor of the two.
Because that's apparently what's going
Apparently
on
that's
there.
the feud.
That's the feud.
Who has more screen? This was, I guess, the lead in his movie that went straight to DVD.
Yeah,
yeah,
Barrett
so
was.
So does it count?
Barrett was in a movie that made $5 million at the box office. So
That's not
anyway,
okay.
no, it's terrible.
Yeah.
I don't like. What's funny about this match is it's on the pre-show. Miz was in the main event 2 years ago.
That's embarrassing.
And Barrett's been a guy they've always said they want to push,
But they don't.
but they don't. And I don't care about this match, so I'm okay with it being on the pre-show. I'm going with Miz as well.
Okay. And speaking of match we don't care about, how about Tensai and Brodus Clay, a.k.a. Tons of Funk? Please go back to New Japan, Brian Bernard. And the Funkadactyls taking on Rhodes Scholars and the Bellas. Here's a match I could not give less of a fuck about. I got Brodus Clay and Tensai and the Funkadactyls winning, and they do a dance.
Sure, yeah, I agree with that. This is just going to be like, why would you let Tim win? This is just going to be a feel-good moment for the audience, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tensai,
This
Team
is
Tensai,
this is the
whatever
bathroom
they're
break
called.
right here, folks.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Get your bathroom out of the way early, because
If it's the opener, just go right away.
Right, just get in there.
No, it's probably not going to be the opener. But I'm just
I'm also going with Sweet Tea, Brodus, and the Crabdackles.
You wrote down the crap deck.
Yeah. Okay, and next match we have is Chris Jericho facing, debuting Fandango. Fandango? The D is silent? Or, whatever.
The J is silent.
No, the D is silent.
Botch.
Whatever. Anyway, this match could be, this is like the toss-up. This could be a really good match. Veteran versus rookie story. You know, you can see Fandango actually do some really good wrestling here, or it could be completely terrible. With Jericho, I think it'll be at least watchable. I have Fandango going over just because I think WWE is so hot on him, and I think that it's going to be like the big bragging right that he won his debut at WrestleMania over Chris Jericho and blah 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 blah.
I think this is going to be a shorter match. Kind of hope so. I think it's just going to be kind of the thing that Fandango gets some offense in. Looks kind of good. I'm going Y2J. They could. He has no problem putting anybody over, so they could put Fandango over. I can't in good conscience predict that to happen. I'm going with Y2J Chris Jericho.
Yeah, I gotta agree. I gotta go with Jericho. This is a match that I don't really look forward to at all.
No.
So
This is replacing basically Cesaro,
Yep.
so we gotta.
This match is not very European.
no.
Okay. Next up, we have The Shield, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and Roman Reigns taking on Randy Orton, Big Show, and Sheamus. And I expect some pretty good things in this match.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got some good workers here. I mean, The Shield have just been really on their A game when it comes to these six-man matches.
Work very well as a team.
They
very
work
good
great as a team,
teamwork.
definitely.
Yeah.
And I'm very excited to see Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins making their WrestleMania debut. That is awesome, especially from a guy, me, who was a big Seth Rollins fan when he was in ROH. This is going to be a great moment, I think. And I see the Shield going over here because I think they really want to keep that momentum of the Shield as this unstoppable force going.
I will agree with you. I think the Shield goes over. I could see the other team going over, but I think you need like some kind of big heel wins on the show. The Shield's a heel team. They've been pushed so much as this team that wins based on their teamwork, and this is kind of against another thrown together team. It wouldn't make sense to have a thrown together team win after if they've beaten thrown together teams before. Really, this is no better than a team with Cena on it. So I have to think the Shield wins. I hope so.
Yeah, I have to agree with both of you. I'm going to go with the Shield. I think that this is going to be one of those matches where you think one guy's going to turn, being the big show, but it's going to be Orton. So
Yep, I think we all
Yeah,
agree with the
sure.
Shield.
Yeah, I agree with that.
All right. Next up, we have a match that I think we're all kind of looking forward to a little bit, just for different reasons. But we got Mark Henry taking on Ryback.
Will Ryback enter the Hall of Pain?
Will Mark Henry do what he do?
Don't.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Okay, before I say this, whoever wins this match, it's going to be whoever is the hungriest and can't take it anymore. Because these are two hungry dudes going at it right here.
Actually, rumor is this might be Mark Henry's last match. Then
That'd be a shame. I was just starting to.
Yeah,
Really
we love Mark Henry. I think we really enjoyed this character he's done. But I see Ryback going over, getting the big win finally. His big WrestleMania moment over Mark Henry, and I expect this to be fun. I don't expect a technical wrestling match to be, but I expect it to just be kind of like that big atmosphere moment of like these two guys, locking horns. So
Yeah, I think this is a good match to put Ryback in at Mania. Because you get a win. I see Ryback winning, first of all. Getting a win over Mark Henry is a pretty big deal, the way that Mark Henry's been pushed. And also, you could give Ryback a big Mania moment if he does something crazy to Henry. That's kind of what this match is
I think that's what they're going
focused
for.
on. And if he screws it up, people are like, well, it's Mark Henry, that's he's huge, whatever. So it's kind of a win-win for Ryback here, in my opinion.
Okay.
I think he goes over, though, gets a nice win. He hasn't won on pay-per-view in a long time.
ever.
Really?
Oh no, well, he's won squash matches. So.
Yeah, so I got to think Ryback gets his big win here.
Okay.
Yeah, I also have to go with Ryback. I feel like Henry's one of those guys that he could lose to just
He
about
lost for
anybody.
15 years.
Yeah, and it wouldn't matter. Would not matter at all.
He'll
Gotta go with Ryback.
still come out and say that's what I do.
Win or
Get your
lose,
hand out of my face.
win or lose, Ryback, though, you will be in the Hall of Pain. You'll be feeling
right.
it.
Okay. Next up, we have the tag team titles on the line between Team Hell No, Kane and Daniel Bryan taking on Dolph Ziggler and Big E Langston. This is Big E Langston's debut in WWE. He's had a few matches in NXT. I've heard pretty good things from his NXT stuff, so
His finisher needs to change.
yeah, that needs to change. This is a really tough match. There's also a rumor they might add Caitlyn and AJ in this match and make it a winner-take-all match.
If they do, our picks pretty much have to be void, because I don't see AJ losing to
Yeah, I
anybody.
agree. I agree. But I actually have Ziggler and Langston winning this match, winning the tag team titles, just because I think they want to give Ziggler that double moment of he's going to win the tag team titles and then he's going to cash in and win the world title. And he's going to be a double champion. I think that'd be kind of cool.
I think the opposite of what you said, because I think if he cashes in, then he's not going to win. He's going to lose the tag titles. I think he's going to lose the tag titles in a relatively short match, and then do the surprise cash in, because that's WWE booking to a T. Not put him over at all in the tag match. I think it's going to be kind of short. Ziggler takes the pin.
Just let Ziggler and Daniel Bryan do all the work.
I'm going, hell no. They're the team. They've been a team for longer. Ziggler, and it's like Langston's kind of Ziggler's like lackey. They're not like a team to me, and they've never had a match. So I got it. Winning a tag title in your first match, I got to go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta agree. I'm gonna go with Hell No also, which, I gotta say, I'm really bummed about this match. I mean, aside from the Tons of Funk and Crapdactyls match, this is the least.
More than Jericho and Fandango?
I mean, I'm probably.
Really?
I mean, this match I really don't look forward to, and it sucks because two of my favorite workers are in this match, but I just don't expect anything good from
this. And it's like, I don't want to see Hell No be a team anymore. Like,
no, that ran its course about 6 months ago.
I don't want to see a team that's not a real tag team win. At the same time, I want Hell No to break up just so they can be done with that, because it's
and to give Daniel Bryan a much needed singles run.
So I don't think this match favors
anybody
other than giving them a Mania match that might be decent.
That's what WWE's thinking right there.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have one of the main events. We have Alberto Del Rio.
Well, maybe one of the main events.
Yeah. Well, probably the opener. Yeah.
Maybe the opener.
Defending his world heavyweight title against Jack Swagger, the Real American. This was kind of a tough match to begin with, but I think that with the whole DUI thing and the fact that Jack Swagger still hasn't been punished from that, I think we're going to see Del Rio win the match here, and then immediately Ziggler cashes in and takes the belt from him.
Yeah, I don't think... Really, I think we get the feeling Ziggler's going to cash in. I don't think a lot of people think he is, just because
they're going to do it because it's never happened at Mania.
But, yeah, never happened at Mania, and plus, they just like doing that, have, like... Ziggler hasn't really been pushed very much lately, and they like just putting the belt on the guy as a way to push them as opposed to building. Anyway, this match, I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb and say this won't be opener for the first time in a few years.
Yeah.
Actually make the world have, because they actually have a storyline behind it.
Yeah, I don't expect it to be the opener either.
They have a storyline behind Edge and Del Rio and Bryan and Sheamus a little bit, to a lesser extent, I would say.
Yeah.
I got to say Alberto is going to win. Making sense doesn't always mean that's what's going to happen, but the way this feud's gone, Del Rio, I feel almost has to win just because Swagger, I don't think you can win the championship at Mania with his gimmick.
Yeah.
And just the animosity, like the racism involved against Del Rio, I think it would be an almost bad taste to have Swagger win.
Right.
Really, WWE does things in bad taste.
Yeah,
you know?
that doesn't
Shocker.
matter, but
Yeah,
I gotta
okay.
go Alberto since they have always wanted to push him
Okay.
too.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Del Rio also. But I'm going to go with different reasons. You mentioned that he got the DUI. I don't think that's the reason why they're going to put
Yeah, I
Del
don't think
Rio
so
over.
either.
I think that the reason is just because Swagger can't get the fuck over. He cannot get over no matter. He couldn't
Del Rio's
buy
not-
his way
To
over.
be fair, Del Rio hasn't done a very good job.
No,
of that either.
no.
Two guys
he
that
hasn't
can't,
either.
two guys that can't get over it.
But man,
I
Swagger
It's a
cannot.
please get over match.
I will say though, I think this match is going to be better than we expect.
And that's why I think they're going to put a little higher up on the card, just because it was the opener. They're kind of saying these guys aren't over
Yeah.
a little bit, a little. So
I think
they
this
put.
is going to be the match, maybe that comes before P Diddy, unless he's going to be the one that does
Waste
the
time.
entrances for the main event.
Yeah.
That would be ideal, actually.
That would be good.
Like,
Let's
really,
just
I
break.
mean, I don't really.
Ideal
care.
would be he's not there.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. P Diddley can just get the hell
P
out. of there.
Diddley,
Yeah.
Bo Diddley. Oh.
Yeah, okay. Go back to making T-shirts and stuff, or
Whatever you-
Go
Baba,
go
whatever.
back to putting girl bands together that aren't talented at all.
Okay.
O-Town.
Anyway,
I know that.
moving-
I know
man.
that. That's pretty bad.
Moving on, we have Triple H and Brock Lesnar in a no disqualification match, and Triple H's career is on the line.
Oh man.
This
I don't know about
is
this.
actually a pretty tough one because I'm like they pointed one person pointed out that like no one has won a career match at WrestleMania with their career on the line. Ric Flair didn't, Shawn Michaels didn't, so hey, history does not bode well for Triple H, but
The Macho King didn't.
the Macho King did not.
I think that was a career versus career.
Yeah, it
to be
was,
fair.
it was.
Yeah.
But I think Triple H is going to win this one. I think this is just like he's going to get his win back over Brock Lesnar, and I think it's going to be a good match. So I think these guys showed a lot of potential with that big brawl when Triple H made his debut back. So I'm really excited. Hopefully they make the match a lot like that, just going crazy and beating the hell out of each other. So I think this is going to be a lot better than the SummerSlam match. Can't be any worse, I don't think. But
No, that was pretty disappointing.
also, I want Shawn Michaels to super kick Paul Heyman.
I want Shawn Michaels to super kick somebody.
Yeah, he better super kick somebody.
This match is the one I am least sure about, honestly. Before, I was, if you had told me months ago, 100% sure Triple H was going to win. Because history tells me Triple H wins these kind of matches. If he loses a match, you got to get a win back. Matches he shouldn't win, he wins. Get the shovel, I'm sorry, Triple H. That's just what happens. I'm picking Brock against my better judgment.
Can you do me a favor though? Say it like Paul Heyman.
I have no idea how to.
Brock Lesnar.
You know I can't do imitations. And when you do, you're going to criticize me. You're going to criticize me for not doing it on the spot, so I'm not going to do it.
You gotta say it like Paul Heyman though.
Okay, yeah, but Heyman. Lesnar got the win at SummerSlam, so again, everything in history tells me Triple H is going to win, except I look at this card, I didn't pick a lot of heel victories. This could be the big heel victory. They could easily have Triple H take a year off. Lesnar, if they've given him a big contract, they need to have him have kind of a big win at some point, because the SummerSlam win didn't come off as meaning anything.
Yeah, especially because he disappeared after that.
I'm actually 90% sure Triple H is going to win this match, but I've got to pick Lesnar just because I see a big heel win somewhere. So some match I think isn't going to go the way I think has to go the other way.
No?
I'm going with Triple H. I have to go with Triple H.
You guys are smarter
He's
than
gotta, I mean,
Hey, you could
I'm
get
talking about, I mean, maybe in the last month, Triple H has been like, and they've been thinking backstage, maybe Lesnar should win. But I don't think in any way, shape, or form Triple H is going to agree to lose.
No, I don't.
No way. And On top, I mean, I have to go with Triple H to win this match. And you said that Lesnar, his match, if they signed him to a contract, he's got to look strong. Well, they proved that wrong last year when Cena beat him the month after.
I think they have to.
Okay.
I have to go with Triple H.
All right. Next up, we have what could potentially be the best match on the night. It's hard to say. We have Undertaker taking on CM Punk for the streak. And we talked about this in a Run the Ropes. I think that this match could have been built up a lot better. I think you could have if you had not focused so much of this build-up on the Paul Bear death. And
all of it.
Yeah, all of it. And, CM Punk insulting Paul Bear's memory. I think CM Punk might have had a legitimate shot at beating The Undertaker. Now it's like, it's clear as day. Taker has to win here to avenge Paul Bear, his mentor, his manager, and everything like that. So, Taker winning, no questions asked.
Mm-hmm. I think we're talking about right now, I think, the most disappointing match on the card.
I agree.
Yeah. I think that Taker's going to win this match hands down.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the build-up was decent until last Monday, where I thought it was absolutely disgraceful and just disgusting.
Yeah.
And Taker's going to win it, and I don't think it's going to be that competitive, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been going more towards that because, you just assume, based on the guys involved, that this is going to be like Undertaker's previous 2 matches. Previous 4 matches or more, really.
Yeah.
The match with Edge was great too. The match with Batista was great.
Yeah, right.
Lots of great matches. But anyway, he's had so many matches where he's overperformed, and I've just gotten the sense that this year he's really banged up, and they're trying to get through till next year a little bit. Punk's been downplaying the match a lot in the media. He's been saying, don't expect this to be on the par with the other matches, basically is what he's saying. So I don't think it's going to be a bad match or by any means. I think it's going to be more one-sided than what we're used to seeing out of Undertaker. Maybe like a 13-minute extended type squash, just because this is so personal now, too. Mm-hmm. Undertaker has to win this. I don't see Punk as a viable threat here. Yeah. I'd say, Undertaker looks strong. Punk gets some moves in. Taker looks strong going into WrestleMania 30, which is going to be a big one for him.
Okay. And last but not least, we have the main event. Twice in a lifetime. There's the only time you ever hear that fucking joke said by us. We have The Rock.
That's not a joke, that's a reality.
I know, but I don't want to say that joke. It's because it's annoying, I think. We have The Rock defending his WWE title against John Cena in the main event. Again, clear as day, Cena wins. That's it.
I wouldn't say it's clear as day.
It's to agree with Justin on this one.
Oh, shit, really?
I think Cena wins. I agree with that.
Yeah, I do.
But I don't think it's as clear as you would say.
Okay.
Just because he should win, really. He won the Royal Rumble. They need to put that over.
Yeah.
It's for the belt, and I don't want the belt being on The Rock any longer.
The Rock's got moves to promote.
Cena, as champion doesn't excite me because he's done it 13 times before.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't do a good job putting the title over in this feud, which we alluded to in Running the Ropes. So that's a large part of why people are not excited for this, because really you would put Rock in any match, people should be pumped for this, but that just speaks to how the build-up hasn't been that spectacular. But I think this match, with the low expectations, could exceed them.
I think this could be better than their match from last year.
Could be. A little chemistry. They obviously had a little did some shaky moments last year. I think I'm going to say it would be about on par.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to go with.
Probably.
Cena wins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to pick Cena also, but I'm going to disagree with you guys as far as the match quality. I think it's going to be not as good as last year. I'm not going to say it's going to be terrible or way worse.
Yeah.
But I think last year was more of a
moment.
Yes, it was a spectacle. People tuned in because it was The Rock, Cena. Oh my goodness. Well, now this year, we've already seen it, so the crowd I don't think is going to be as hot. I don't think it's going to matter as much who wins.
I'm talking strictly in ring with their chemistry.
Yeah.
Obviously the scope of the match feels much smaller.
Yeah.
Yes. The only thing is though, a WrestleMania crowd can make or break a match, and I think this is going to hurt the match.
I can guarantee you, we're going to see a very, very, very anti-Cena crowd in New York and New Jersey. That it's going to be going to be bad.
Now, I think the worst thing that could possibly happen is if Rock wins and Cena turns and becomes a leader of the Shield. I've heard many people talk about that.
I've heard Orton
that was a
described
terrible idea.
Possibly that as well.
Ain't going to happen.
Either way, if Cena turns and is on his own, I think it'd be cool. But either way, Cena wins.
Yep.
Face heel, I mean,
All right.
regardless.
All right, and that is it, folks. If you want to show the belt one more time, this is it. For all the marbles this weekend. Who cares about WrestleMania on April 7th? It's all about this
Main
belt.
event.
That's right.
Yes.
Only one of us is going to hold it after this week.
And it's gonna be
This
me.
one.
The Orange Dream for the win.
It's gonna be the guy who started this company. It's gonna be me.
The Orange Dream, baby.
Yeah.
All
Keep
right.
on dreaming, Orange.
Yeah.
It's going to be this guy.
All right. Well, guys, this weekend we'll be cranking out reviews.
We'll be watching a ton of wrestling.
We are gonna be wrestling.
We're gonna be wrestling.
We're gonna be watching more wrestling than we've watched in a long time, folks. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Get Cole the belt so you can get a decent picture. And so make sure you guys are checking out Strong Side Studios this weekend because we'll be cranking out the reviews fast and fierce. And take care, guys. Bye.